Rogue tier, we still winning. Magic card, oh, we extending. Dark Law, he still contending. Sunrise, your lights in it. Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary. Alright, so I woke up kind of early this morning, and I knew the new list had dropped, so I got on, did a couple of duels with it, and these are my first two duels with the new list. Basically, I just removed one cross out, removed one Fusion Destiny, and it was a 40 card deck. So I don't know if they buffed DDD, or like if they got some new support or something, but both of these duels ended up being against DDD. Right there, he drops the Foolish Burial to drop that card to go link that, and then I have the Maxi in hand, so when he goes to do the Griffin special summon, go ahead and activate Maxi so I can start getting some draws. Now, from playing against this deck in the TCG, I know that this effect I'm not supposed to allow to happen, so when he goes to activate it, I'm gonna go ahead and Veiler right there to keep him from setting up pendulum scales. And as y'all can see, like, my hand is fairly decent. It was nice I drew the mass change off of the Maxi, so I don't have to worry about adding the mass change to my hand, which I'm going second, so it's not all that important. But we're gonna go ahead and summon the Shadow Mist, special summon our extender. We're gonna go ahead and make the Isolde. Now with this one, you got to be careful how you order the chain links, because you got to remember that the hero that you add, the warrior that you add off of Isolde, you cannot do anything with it pretty much. And when he goes to activate the field spell to keep me from link summoning even more, I go ahead and ogre the field spell. I really like ogre in this format and stuff, especially like with the adventure stuff and all the field spells that people are playing. It's like really good. So with Shadow Mist effect, I'm gonna add Vion. With Isolde's effect, I'm gonna go ahead and add Draw Hand. But one of the things I have to remember is that I'm going second, so like a lot of times I'll still automatically be making Dagda and everything. I'm gonna use Isolde's effect to go ahead and send the Living Fossil. Since I already have Renaud in hand and I have Fire Flint Lady on the board, I'll go ahead and use his effect to special summon him. To add back the Living Fossil, I'll use Fire Flint Lady's effect to special summon out the Vion from my hand. I'll use his effect to send the Mally, then banish the Shadow Mist to add Polymerization. So now I have the Mally engraved, and I have the Draw Hand that I added off of Isolde. Go ahead and make Unicorn there. Not gonna use the Unicorn's effect, because I can just pop the Gilgamesh with my access code talker and not have to discard a card. Because like all the cards that I have in my hand, I kind of just want to hold on to them just in case I do get nibbed or something here, because that's pretty much the only card that's gonna save his life. So we'll go ahead and make the access code talker, pop the Gilgamesh effect to bring out the I think his name is King Alexander. Go ahead and use access code talker effect to pop that one too. Attack with Vion, attack with access code talker, use that drawn mass change to make masked hero Darklaw, and go ahead and get the OTK. So yeah, that was my first game against DDD on here. I drew like really good, had the outs, and it was just like a easy clap, easy victory right there. And going into this next duel, it's against DDD as well. And like I said, I woke up early and started playing this, so I'm supposed to make a lot of play mistakes. First of all, we're going to summon Vion, send Shadow Mist, activate Shadow Mist effect to add the Mally Boy. Since I already have Mass Change in hand, I'm not concerned with special summoning Shadow Mist. So then banish him to add the Polymerization. We're going to activate the Durandal. I already have Fire Flint Lady in hand, but that's pretty much the only card I add off of Durandal, so I go ahead and do it now. That way my opponent doesn't know that I have like an extra Fire Flint Lady. But we'll special summon the Fire Flint Lady, go ahead and make our boy Isolde. Since I do have the mass change, we're going to go ahead and add Draw Hand here. We're going to use Isolde's effect, send our Living Fossil to special summon Renaud effect to add the Living Fossil. Then we're going to link those two together. I am going first, so we're going to go ahead and make that Dagda. And one of the things I like about this is like it's so easy to trigger my Dagda effect with this deck, because I added the equip. So we're going to go ahead and target the Fire Flint Lady. Remember, never bring back your Renaud with this if you can avoid it. And then we're going to activate Dagda's effect. We're going to go ahead and poly here. One of the things also to remember is not to add the Mally off of Isolde's effect if you can absolutely avoid it. That way you can use Mally's effect engraved once you fusion summon to go ahead and be able to make the 3 negate Appaloosa. So, you know, we pretty good set up here. We got Appaloosa, we got the Cyclops, we got an Ash, we got the Mass Change, and you know, like in my head, I'm thinking, oh, this is about to be easy victory. So, standby phase, activate Draw Hands effect, chain the DPE. We're going to use DPE's effect to pop himself, pop the Scythe, special summon out the Draw Hand to the field, chain link 1 Scythe, chain link 2 DPE. And you know, one of the things that I like about this deck is the versatility. My opponent has to pick and choose what to hit with call by. He's going to go ahead and pick the Scythe. So if he doesn't kill me this turn, like, you know, he's got to worry about DPE coming back. And you know, having the 3 negate Appaloosa, having 3 interruptions on board is like really good. So he special summons out, or he normal summons out the first monster, and it has a search effect. I'm gonna go ahead and negate that with Appaloosa. I really wanted to chain Mass Change there and start banishing stuff. He's got the DD Slime. Since these monsters ain't got no attack, I have no disregard for just activating Appaloosa's effect. But then he has another one in hand to activate, and so I have to like use all my Appaloosa negates in order to, you know, just stop all that stuff. And some of the, I think that one maybe could have been avoided if I had already activated the Mass Change on my draw hand, which I waited way too late to do this. Like, I feel like I could have stopped a whole bunch of stuff if I had actually like did this, because I could have stopped that Swirl Slime from activating. I'm gonna end up getting punished for it. So Slime effect, I guess it allows him to normal summon out this guy. Then he's gonna try to add Dark Contract. I'm gonna go ahead and Ash there because I know that's like there's like their polymerization. So let me go ahead and stop that with Ash. But unfortunately, he's already got 2 DDs out on the board. I guess the good thing about it is with Dark Law, they get banished. But he's gonna go ahead and bring out the Link monster, activate his effect to set the pendulum scale, and I'm like, yeah, now I'm about to probably get wrecked. But fortunately, he doesn't have anything to special summon, but you know, their 1 Link monster turns into a big 3k beater, and he easily beats over my Dark Law. So now all I have is like this Appaloosa with 0 negates and 0 attack. So for turn, I'm gonna draw Mass Change. I'm gonna go ahead and bring back out the DPE here, and I felt like I kind of made a play mistake by special summoning out the Fire Flint Lady instead of normal summoning it. But you know, I figured that in the end it'll all be alright. So I go to battle phase, I'm gonna attack with DPE, and what I decided to do is like to just clear off his pendulum board and everything. So I'm gonna activate DPE's effect, chain Mass Change, and so Mass Change will take effect bringing out Dark Law, and then DPE effect will activate. I'm gonna target Mass Change and his pendulum monster. That way it gets banished with Dark Law, and because it was special summoned to a zone that cross sheet points to, I can special summon a level 4 lower monster. So I special summon Renal to get back the Living Fossil, and then attack with everything. I'm gonna activate the Living Fossil, and one mistake I made here was not going into Unicorn first. So my access code talker only ends up with 4,300 attack instead of 5,300. Like I said, you know, just woke up early. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and access code talker here, go ahead and get rid of that other pendulum monster, banish because of Dark Law. And I feel like, you know, with Dark Law on the board and nothing really inside his graveyard, that he's probably like, you know, kind of locked out everything. But he drew another slime, and he's gonna be able to go ahead and fusion summon here, and that is a 1 card, you know, just like big 3k beater for them. So he comes out again, battle phase, kills my Dark Law again, but he's not big enough to get over the access code talker, and he sets that card, and I'm just hoping that it's not headlock. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, draw Imperm for turn, access code talker, delete the back row, it's called by the grave, access code talker, delete the XYZ monster, and then attack for game with access code talker. I very easily could have lost that game. I made quite a few play mistakes there, but in the end we ended up winning it. Like DDD, like it's crazy. He played through my 3 negate Appaloosa thing and the Ash and still almost got me. That was pretty crazy. Nice deck. But hope y'all enjoy those, and I will catch y'all on the next video.